Day 60, 2-month anniversary of MobilityWOD. You crazy kids, I just checked Google Analytics and we've had 112,000 unique visitors. In the parlance of internets, that's 112,000 UUs. You guys have collectively done and downloaded or viewed 450,000 MWODs at this point in 2 months, which means that something's working. Probably you're getting faster, probably getting better. So happy 2-month anniversary. If you're just catching us, starting now, start at the beginning, jump in, it doesn't matter. Every month we do a 10-minute squat test recheck. So this month is going to be no difference. Today's anniversary is going to be squatting ass to ankle, close position. If you can get closer, like you're waiting at the bus stop, this project is so miraculous that we had some awesome guys in Afghanistan to actually send a picture of the National Army, Afghan National Army, all waiting in line in this position, which leads me to be thinking that if you can do this, you too can join the National Afghan Army and wait in line. But seriously, you actually can just have a poo in Thailand, which is great. Or hey, you can have dinner with most families in the third world, which is also great. Turns out if you cultivate this position, what happens? You can get things out of the bottom cabinet, shoot your knees back up, not destroy your meniscus. You can improve your heel flexibility. If this is killing you and you're starting to feel the pinchiness, throw the band on around like we've been showing on the silent MWOD movie that was transcribed by our gracious athletes. Get a band on there, help that out. If you need to take out, break it up, that's okay. Let's get some time in here. You see how this can work into working into that shoot the duck position. It works with your natural flexibility. You can receive better positionings here. So here's what we do. 1AB today. If this isn't a piece of cake for you and you're starting to get easy and your feet are straighter, you can move it in to be narrow. But I'd like you to start spending some time maybe camping out one leg at a time. So hit this corner and look, I can really get my shin back here, verticalize the shin, and that looks like a 6 squat too. Catch this adductor here. I'm still counting this as full squat because I'm ass to ankle. A question came up about, hey, is it sitting down in a chair the same? No, it's not, because you're not blocking. The second I block myself into flexion sitting, then I end up transmitting all that shear force and flexion shear force through the back. When I'm up here, it's a full natural unloaded position and I don't transmit that shearing. So if you want to spend your 10 minutes kind of being more advanced, hit that corner, then bring it back in. We can also do really wide and shove the knees out, camp out back and forth, shifting. But let's go ahead and cultivate our 10 minutes. More and more seeing athletes having a serious discussion about their performance as it relates to mobility. We're seeing athletes go through the roof. Athletes are emailing me that they're resolving their own dysfunctions. Hey, I got an email today from a special guy who does spooky stuff. And it's like, hey Kelly, I thought that the orthopedic surgeons guys thought I maybe had a 90% tear or 90% chance of a tear in my shoulder. Now it's feeling 100% and I fixed it myself. And that's what this is all about. Taking a stab at it. We're not the baby boomer generation. We're not taking a pill to get better. And it's not voodoo. So thinking about recovery, thinking about performance as it relates to kind of the interface of those things. Bill Starr in the CrossFit Journal today wrote a great article about getting kind of the lost art of warm-up mobility in there as it relates. And look, there's no more elite group of people on the planet than weightlifters, gymnasts. They spend a lot of time stretching. We can do the same thing. So 10-minute stretch today. Also want you to spend a few minutes working in an overhead position. Your choice, dealer's choice, either band stretch on the wall or getting on the double across balls, but just let's get a little bit of thoracic extension. And then I want to show you something magical and mystical that happens at our house once in a while. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to grab the phone here, hold the door. So we're going to go into the house. And every once in a while, if you're lucky, you can find Carla Ferguson. And Carla is one of our best strength athletes. She's super strong, she's super fit, and she has elbows of destructive power. That's Juliet blanking out. This is the X-rated MWOD. Let me just cover this up. The reason I point out Carla to you is that sometimes it's really useful to have someone unglue your business for you. It really makes a difference. The difference is that Carla's massages, or we don't even call them massages, her fascial release torture, her recovery, her tissue recovery does not feel good.
and it's very, very effective at restoring sliding surfaces. Also, Carla's a very accomplished athlete, and subsequently, she knows what you're feeling and knows what should feel like. So if you go in and see someone who's not an Olympic lifter, who isn't deadlifting, who doesn't know how to suffer, put that in your back pocket that maybe they don't understand. Doesn't mean they couldn't be good, but you find someone in your gym who knows how you suffer and calm them into drinking some wine or coffee in this case, late at night, and undoing your business, all right? Happy 2-month, 60-day anniversary, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck on your squatting.